Greetings, fellow vampires, and welcome to another castle build. Today I present to you Dracula's Colosseum. While we fly over the castle, I would like to tell you how this idea for this castle came about. Initially, I had the idea of building the ultimate throne room for Dracula in the form of a single castle. After imagining how this build would look in my head, I thought of making the bottom floor an arena, with ideas taken from other builds such as the Cursed Fortress and the Bloodrose Towers. The concept of this build was born. I always start with a basic layout on the plot of my choice. After slowly building up from the ground, the fine-tuning begins. This castle is basically split into three separate sections, with each having their own storyline and idea. I will be guiding you through those sections in this video and tell me my thought process during the build. The first part of this castle is the hypogeum, which we enter from the side. The hypogeum is the part of a Colosseum underneath the arena. This is where the gladiators and animals were locked up, and armor and weapons were stored. In this build, I wanted the hypogeum to be functional. All the crafting rooms from V Rising can be found in this part, as you will see in the video, so that the gladiators can be equipped with armor, weapons, and drink potions that make them stronger or maybe even weaker. As we walk through the area, I would like to point out the style I was going for here. I wanted the area to look like something you might find underneath a real arena. I wanted to give it a dungeon type feeling, and with the help of the prison walls, I think that worked out pretty well. Quickly, I would like to point out the statue from the DLC. It really fits with this castle concept and is for sure my favorite statue that they created. As you can see, all the crafting rooms are here. They're not as effective though, because I kept the flooring universal to keep up with the look I wanted to create. Each room has also a specific servant, which is crafting the items needed for the Colosseum, such as a blacksmith, a tailor, and an alchemist. But there's also guards around to make sure that the area stays secure. Here we enter the room with the heart of the arena. I would like to imagine that the blood being spilled in the arena is the fuel that keeps the heart of the arena fed. The last rooms in the hypogeum are of course the most important ones. Here is where the gladiators are locked up and prepare for battle. As you can see, warriors from all over Vardoran are locked up here, and they are divided into two separate prisons. These are the stairs that lead into the arena where the gladiators will fight each other for the glory of Dracula. For the second storyline, we are going through the eyes of the spectator. We have two entrances. You saw the side entrance before, which also had an option not to move in the castle. Now we take the other entrance that spectators can also take to get into the arena. The first room spectators enter are of course the ticket booths. Here tickets can be purchased to be able to enter the arena. Dracula is not giving you the entertainment for free. After spectators enter, they can either go left or right into the adjacent ringside blood bars. Here, spectators can make a small wager with the bookmaker nuns. They can be found next to the statue. You can also have a seat and drink a nice bottle of warrior blood or whatever floats their boat. The blood they can get from the bar. In this bar you also have a ringside view of all the action if you like to get up close, but you can also have a view of the gladiators coming out of the hypogeum into the arena. On this side we have exactly the same setup as the other side, with a bookmaker, bar and a seating area. Spectators can also take the stairs and move up a level and get on the lower ring. The lower ring also has a small bar and a limited seating area to watch the action directly from above. This level is the same level as the cubiculum, which we will talk later about in the third storyline of this video. An arena is not really an arena without multiple rings, so another stairs upwards and you get to the middle ring. The middle ring has less seating areas below, however there are more comfortable couches available for conversation and relaxation. Last but not least, we have an upper ring. This ring is actually more like two opposite of each other balconies with limited seating area to give you a sky-high view of the action. I did not want to break the feel of the build from above and chose not to connect these balconies like I did in the other rings. The last storyline we are telling is that of Dracula. I imagine that Dracula doesn't just enter the Colosseum like any random vampire. He enters through a personal private teleporter which only has a connection with his own private castle. After going down the stairs, Dracula would enter the cubiculum, which is sort of the skybox for the Emperor, in this case Dracula. There's a small dining area for a good glass of werewolf blood, and of course a throne to get a glimpse of the action for the man himself. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know what you think of it in the comments and tune in for more videos in the future. See you in the next one.